Welcome back, watch fans. The punters are asking, what does the Colonel, what does the Emperor of Horology think of the new Omega Speedmaster, the white dial? What does the Colonel think? Well, let's take a sticky beak, shall we? Now, I'm looking here on some low-life degenerate website. What do I think of this? Look, I've always said the Speedmaster is pure garbage. It's pure trash. It is for scum of the earth. It is not for the real aristocracy. Now, on the wrist, before we get into the video, is the GG Le Culte Master Géographique. The dual time, that's right, the dual time rose gold with the bespoke dial. I've been wearing this watch quite a lot. By the way, almost a white dial, opaline. Now look, I got 2 time zones. I got a calendar. It's rose gold. I got a display back, and in the back, there's also a little piece of metal. It's like a hunter back. So I can clip that off, and that weighs like an ounce of gold. So I can, if I'm stuck in a third world country, I can sell it and get out on a first class flight. Can you do that with this? No, you can't. Why? Because it's a shitter. It is a shitter. I mean, look, who wears this watch? What are you going to be timing? Look, if you really need to time things, an aristocrat will wear a Rolex Yachtmaster 40, either the blue dial or the chocolate two-tone. Now, again, this watch, you get this used, box papers, $9,500. That's right, used, $9,500 in minty condition. Or you could be a tomato can and buy this for about the same price. What would you rather have? This, a real aristocrat's watch, made by JLC, the watchmaker's watchmaker. Look at that blue hand. Excuse me, the blue second hand. Those hands on the month of blue. It's beautiful, beautiful. Look at that. I get different cities. It's amazing. Or you can have, this basic bitch watch, again, in basic bitch colors, white with the black. I mean, these guys are just like, it's like a tomato can factory. They're just cranking these out. Every month they make a new watch for the crayon eaters, for the window lickers out there. I mean, look, this is going to be, like $3,000 on the gray market by, what are we? We're in March. June, July, $3,000 on the gray market. Total trash. But they're getting better. Look, I mean, for $3,000, would I buy this one? I mean, I don't need a chronograph. What would I need that for? I don't know what I'd need that for. But I mean, if I did, I'd get a Daytona, the best of breed. You want the best of breed? I'd get the two-tone Daytona, two-tone black dial. That's right, the gold with a black dial. That is the way to go. That's like $15,000. I mean, I'd rather spend a little more money, invest a little more money, and have a watch that is best of breed, that is, pure class, and not a basic bitch watch. You know what you get with this watch? You get a Starbucks. You get a Starbucks, what is it, the Grande? What's the medium, the large size, 24 ounces, whatever that is. You ever see these bros walking around Midtown? They got the fleece vest with the dress shirt. They got some basic bitch sneakers or something. I don't know, some sort of shoes with the rubber bottoms. And they usually have this or the Submariner, the Black Doll Submariner, or a basic bitch Speedmaster. And they always have, you know what they always have? They got this, and they're carrying that Starbucks, the Starbucks, a 24-ounce Starbucks, soy milk latte or some other, vegan pajama boy drink. This is pure trash. This is pure class. I don't know. What do you punters think? Leave your nasty and vicious comments below. Let me know what you think. By the way, a deploying clasp. You see, this is a solid gold. Solid gold. What is this? Tomato can metal made by 4-year-old Chinese children. Rolex uses 5-year-old Chinese kids in their factories. These guys can't even get the good 5-year-old kids. They get the 4-year-olds who are not that skilled. They're cheaper. They buy those kids. They buy them by the container load. That's right. Every month, a container from Guangdong, China, shows up at the Omega factory. They open up that container, the shipping container. It's the 40-foot container. And, they got a bunch of little 4-year-old Chinese kids in there. I mean, it's sad. Look, they're exploiting child labor is what Omega is doing. I mean, it's really disgusting. It's disgraceful and disgusting. Omega has a disgusting reputation. It's a shitter watch. You should be ashamed to have this on your wrist instead of being an aristocrat with a proper Rolex or at least a JLC, so that people know that you're one of the aristocrats, one of the cognoscenti, and not a hoi polloi. By the way, guys, for $4.95, you can become a baron. That's right, you can be a baron. You can click the join button. Right, see below the video, you see that join button? You click the join button on our channel, and you'll become a baron. And when you're a baron on our site, you have access to members-only content. That's right, members only. We review a $2 million Patek Philippe. Who else does that? Only this channel for members only. It's a peasant-free viewing experience. It's an exclusive viewing experience, not for like the peasants. The peasants get to see all this, but for real high-quality content, like we have this, special report on achieving peak mental health with Rolex, featuring Donald Trump. That's for members only. That's for the aristocrats. How about this? Of Rolex Audemars Piguet and winning bigly with big money energy watches. That's also for our members only. Now look, at some point, we'll release it for the peasants. We'll release it for the Starbucks peasants. The same bros, they got the fleece vest. They're standing outside in London at 5 o'clock. As soon as it turns 5, those drunken Brits, they're at those pubs drinking that, that warm beer, wearing an Aquanaut. That's the peasant watch. Or the American bros. The Americans are real degenerates. They don't even drink during lunch. I mean, these Americans, they don't even have a glass of wine. Why? Because they're peasants. A real aristocrat has a glass of wine with his lunch at a white tablecloth restaurant. He's not afraid to have a glass of wine or 2 glasses of wine or a martini or 3 during lunch. Why? Because he's an aristocrat. Peasants drink coffee. They drink Starbucks and they wear Aquanauts. They wear black dial submariners. They wear disgraceful watches like this garbage, the Omega Speedmaster. So if you're wearing this watch, you should be ashamed of yourself. You're a disgrace. You're an embarrassment to your family, your religion, your race, your country, your planet. Who else? Your pets. If you have a dog, your dog is gonna leave you. Your dog should run away from you. Your cat should claw you to death. That's what happens to Omega buyers. All right, let me know what you peasants think. Leave your nasty and vicious comments below. We'll see you in the next one. And click the join button so you can upgrade your life, become an aristocrat. An aristocrat, $4.95, and you could learn the proper way of wearing a bespoke Camille Fournier strap like this. How to choose the proper color. You see this? Look how it's matched to this kind of, what is this, sweater I have? Whatever this is. But see, that's what happens when you're an aristocrat. This is how you dress. This is how you dress when you drink Starbucks coffee. Enough said.